Hi everyone, I'm Danielle from the Heartfulness Institute, talking to you from Australia. The Heartfulness Institute is a non-profit service organization with thousands of volunteers ready to support you in your journey. We already are serving about 4 million of practitioners in 160 countries. So our mission is to encourage self-development, stress management, and an evolution of consciousness through a heart-centered lifestyle. A warm welcome to everyone today on United Nations International Day of Yoga. The theme that the United Nations have chosen is yoga at home and yoga with family. Well, during the challenging times of COVID-19 pandemic, when many countries are in lockdown, many of us have turned to home practice and online resources. The Heartfulness Institute is launching this virtual global 24-hour yogathon on the theme Together We Can Make Compassion Contagious. So you can say that our collaboration with the United Nations Department of Public Information and the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, is like a sort of converging our synergies to enable the world to practice yoga further and deeper in all its aspects, from the physical, mental, and spiritual, providing tools to improve our well-being and the expansion of consciousness.
Let me give you a glimpse on how Heartfulness Institute will mark this day. We're bringing together more than 40 teachers from Fiji to Panama, including the world-famous classical vocalist Pandit Jasraj, the renowned composer and singer Shankar Mahadevan, the trailblazer Swami Yogi Rishi Baba Ramdev, and the changemaker, guide and founder of the Heartfulness Institute, Kamishti Patel, with his message, Yoga and Compassion. He will also conduct a global Heartfulness Yoga meditation session that you would not like to miss. Compassion is one of the root principles in yoga. It is compassion. I have the great privilege to open today's event with our first yoga session conducted from the Fiji Islands by Sister Ilana Burness. She is a registered yoga teacher of Yoga Alliance. Please join her gentle wake-up session or gentle evening session if you're in the Americas. So let's get ready on our mats. Again, welcome to this unique program for International Day of Yoga. We will see you again after this yoga flow.
Stay tuned and let's flow. Namaste.
My name is Ilana Burness. I am a Hatha Yoga teacher based in Suva City, Fiji Islands. Happy International Yoga Day. I will be taking you through a 45-minute asana practice, and it will consist of asana, followed by relaxation, pranayama, and a bit of meditation. And just before we begin, ensure that you have a chair by your side so that you can rest your legs up comfortably at a 90-degree angle. And also, take your time in yoga and ensure that if you have any pain, please rest. It's important to listen to your body. Okay, so let's begin. Standing with your feet hip distance apart, knees comfortably bent and not tightened, palms by your side. We'll gently close our eyes. Take 3 deep breaths in. As you inhale, expanding through the lungs, the stomach, exhale, contracting the stomach. 2 more breaths, inhale, expanding the lungs, the stomach, exhale, relax. If your mind starts to wander, bring your mind back to your breath. Inhale through the nostrils, expanding the lungs, the rib cage and the stomach. Exhale, belly button to spine and relax. One more round, inhale. Exhale, relax. Now gently open your eyes, and now we'll do some gentle tapping and twisting with our palm. So as you twist, we'll tap the back of the right palm on the lower rib cage at the back like this, and then we'll place the left palm on the right shoulder. So now start to twist side to side, tapping left palm to right shoulder and the other palm on the lower rib cage, massaging the kidneys. So gently twisting and tapping, breathing normally. Feel the energy moving internally and externally, and smile. One more round. Gently releasing the palms down. And now, still standing with the feet hip distance apart, placing your right palm on your upper chest, left palm on your belly where your belly button is. We'll gently breathe 3 rounds of breath. Lower your chin to your collarbone, lengthening the back of the neck. So as you inhale, I want you to feel an expansion through your lungs, your stomach. Exhale, stomach to spine. 2 more rounds. Inhale, expanding through the lungs, the stomach. Exhale, feeling relaxed as the belly button draws into the spine. 1 more round. Inhale. Exhale. Returning the breath back to normal breathing. Lower the palms down. And now as we inhale, we'll raise our palms to the ceiling, feeling a lengthening in the spine. Exhale, relax. 2 more rounds. Inhale, feeling expansion through the lungs, the stomach. Crown of the head reaches up to the sky or to the ceiling, depending where you are. Exhale, relax. 1 more round. On the last round, we'll come onto the tips of the toes as you inhale, focusing on a point in front for balance. Reaching palms to the ceiling or the sky, stretching the backs of the calf muscles and the bottoms of the soles of the feet. Exhale, relax. And now we'll do a bit of a balancing pose, placing all our weight on our left foot. And we'll bring the right leg up as we breathe normally here. As you inhale, bring the right leg up, raising up. As you exhale, rotating the leg down, feeling the rotation at the waist. 2 more rounds, breathing normally. You can hold on to the wall or a chair as well for support. Inhale, exhale, feel the rotation at your waist. Moving to the other side, standing and balancing first before you begin. Balance all your weight on your right foot. And then as you inhale, take the left leg up. Inhale, raising the knee. Exhale, rotating from the waist. 1 more time. Inhale, raise the knee up. Exhale, feel the rotation, and then lower the foot down. Standing now with our feet wider than the shoulders. The feet are facing the front of your mat. We'll do rotations with our palms and at the waist. So as you inhale, I want you to raise your arms up, using your breath as your guide. And then exhale, reach your left palm to either your right knee, your right shin, or your ankle, right ankle, depending on your breath and your flexibility. And don't strain yourself, go with your breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, start to move. After exhale, right palm to left knee or shin or ankle, feeling the left fingertips reaching up to the ceiling. 2 more rounds, feeling expansion at the center, lungs expanding, stomach expanding. And as you exhale, twisting left palm to right ankle, looking down at the foot, feeling the palm and the left fingertips reaching up. Inhale, expansion at the center. Exhale, drawing belly button to spine, keeping the knees bent as well as you twist right palm to the left ankle, knee or shin. Looking down at the left foot as you inhale, returning back to the center, palms at shoulder level. Exhale, lower, back down. Now bringing the feet back to the hip distance width, and now we'll move into 2 rounds of sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. So standing at the front of your mat, ideally if it's a morning practice for you, you will be facing the sun. So coming to the front of your mat, we'll keep the feet together, and we'll breathe 1 round of breath. Inhale, joining the palms together at center. As you inhale, closing the eyes, exhale, relax. Then on the next round of inhale and exhale, as you inhale, raise the arms up. As you inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, coming into forward fold, Uttanasana. Palms beside the feet, chin is tucked in to lengthen the back of the neck. Then take the right foot and place the knee down, placing the palms beside left foot. Back of the right foot is flat. Then as you inhale, look ahead, smile. Bring the left foot back and place the knee down into plank. You can either have your knees down or you can leave them up. It's up to you, and just listen to your own breath. As you exhale, slowly bend the elbows, and then lower your chin between the palms, and your chest reaches and touches the mat. Hips are up. Inhale, glide gently into cobra, looking over the tip of the nose, down at the mat over the tip of the nose. Shoulders, shoulder blades pointing back. As you push onto your palms, push onto the feet, exhale into downward facing dog. Try to move the feet to the mat. If you can't, that's fine. You can keep your knees bent. Again, listen to your breath. Exhale, lengthening the spine. Inhale, right foot between the palms. Lower the left knee down. Back of the left foot flat. Look straight ahead. Inhale, smile. Bring the left foot forward. Coming into Uttanasana. Palms beside the feet. Chin tucked in. Inhale, looking at the fingertips and the palms raising up. Arch back, join palms together. Exhale. Palms at heart center. We'll take 1 round of breath here. Inhaling. Exhaling through the nostrils. Next round of inhale. Inhale, raise both palms, arms reaching up, join palms together. We'll move to the left side of the body. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, chin tucked into collarbone. Inhale the left leg back, place the knee down. Gazing straight ahead, smile. Take the right foot back, coming onto the knees or off the knees. And then as you exhale, gently bend the elbows, lower the chin, the chest down. Keeping the hips up, ensure the chest touches the mat. Inhale, gliding into cobra, looking over the tip of your nose. Elbows pointing back, shoulder blades are together. Then gently exhale, moving the energy as you look between the feet. Exhale, lengthen the spine. Inhale, left foot forward, between the palms, gazing straight ahead. Smile. Coming into Uttanasana, right foot forward, tucking the chin in, lengthening the back of the neck. Inhale, raising up, looking at the palms. Exhale. So that's one round. We'll do one more round of Surya Namaskar. This time we won't have a break in between each of the right and the left side. So inhale, exhale. And the next round of inhale, inhale, raise the palms up, stretch back, arch back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, right leg back, knee on the floor, look straight ahead and smile. Then bring the left knee down, lift the knees up or keep them down as you start to bend the elbows and exhale, lower the chin, the chest down. Inhale, gliding into Cobra. Exhale, pushing onto the feet. Try to reach the backs of the feet onto the mat. If not, that's fine. Inhale, bring the right foot forward beside the right palm, looking straight ahead. Then the left foot forward, feet together, Uttanasana. Exhale here, chin tucked into collarbone to lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, arch back, looking at fingertips, coming straight into the left side as you exhale, keeping the knees bent, palms touching the floor beside the feet. Inhale, left foot back, back of the left foot is flat. Inhale, straight ahead, look straight ahead and smile. Bring the right foot, knee down. As you exhale, bend the elbows to point to the back of the room. Lower the chin, and then the chest down. Hips are up. Inhale, glide into Cobra, looking over the tip of the nose. Elbows are pointing back, shoulder blades together. As you exhale, push onto the feet. Reach the backs of the feet towards your mat, looking between the feet, lengthening the whole entire spine. Inhale, left foot forward. Back of the right foot flat, looking straight ahead and smiling. Then right foot forward to meet the left foot. Tucking chin in, lengthening the whole of the neck. As you inhale, reach both arms up. Stretch back, looking at the fingertips. Returning back to the heart center. Eyes closed. Inhale and exhale, 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, exhale. One more round of breathing as you inhale, exhale. Gently releasing the palms beside you. And now we'll come back down to our mat, onto our knees. And we will place our palms. We'll do cat-cow asana. We'll place the palms flat, fingers are spread widely. We'll place our knees hip distance apart. Backs of the feet are flat. Spine is straight. Neutral tabletop. But as we inhale, we slowly lift the chin, the chest. As we inhale, our gaze will look up at the ceiling or the sky. As you exhale, pushing through both palms, chin tucked into collarbone. Feel the arch in the back. Inhale, chin and chest raised up, back curves the other way, and then as you exhale, Feel the spine curving like an angry cat. Inhale, 2 more rounds. Chin, chest, gazes up. Exhale, chin towards the collarbone, pushing through both palms. 1 more round. Inhale. Exhale. On the next round of exhale, we'll slowly place the knees as wide as our yoga mat. We'll gently exhale, move the hips towards the backs of the feet, and we'll lower the forehead down. Palms and flat, facing the mat, arms lengthened in front. Breathe here 3 rounds of breath. Inhale, move the energy from the middle to the upper back. Exhale, drawing the belly button into the spine. Feel the lower back moving towards the hips, towards the backs of the feet and ankles. Inhale, middle, upper back, energy expansion. Exhale, belly button into spine, forehead sinks deeper, lower back reaches closer towards your backs of your feet. 1 more round, inhaling, exhaling. Then gently coming onto the knees, back into neutral tabletop. We'll place the fingers wide, and then now we'll rotate into a figure 8, starting from the right side, rotating into a figure 8, moving up through the left, right, like a figure 8, with your body and with your spine, curving figure 8. 2 more rounds, rotating and loosening the whole body. Inhale, exhale normally. 1 more drawing of the figure 8. And then coming back to neutral spine. Now we'll do some core ab exercises by raising both the opposite leg and arm together. So we'll start with the right arm, left leg. As you inhale, focus on the point between your palms. Inhale, raise the left leg and the right arm directly looking at the middle of your mat. Exhale, elbow to left knee. Inhale, 2 more rounds. Reaching the right arm and the left leg back. Keep the left leg at hip level. Do not raise the leg high. Keep it at hip level. Exhale, elbow to knee. 1 more round. Inhale, looking directly down at your mat. Exhale, draw the knee and the elbow in together. As you inhale, return back to neutral spine, looking directly at the middle of the mat. Moving to the left side, so lifting the left palm and right leg together. Inhale, raising left arm, right leg. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more round. Inhale, reaching left arm, leg at hip level. Exhale, elbow to knee. And when you turn back to normal breathing, we'll stretch back into child's pose. Knees widely spread. Lower your forehead down. 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale, expanding the whole of the upper, middle back. Exhale, belly button drawing into the spine. Inhale, expansion, middle to upper back. Exhale, belly button draws into the spine. Feel the hips moving towards the backs of the feet and the ankles. 1 more round. Inhale, exhale, relax. Forehead is sinking deeper into the mat. And slowly Now, still on our knees, you may want to use a towel for this next pose. We'll do a sequence by standing on our knees, keeping the knees a foot apart. Again, allowing the breath to lead and end each movement. So as you begin your inhale, you'll inhale, feel expansion in the lungs and the stomach, and then slowly raise the arms up over the head. Then as you exhale, push back the hips towards the backs of the feet into child's pose. Allow your forehead to sink onto the mat. And then as you retain the breath, hold the breath, slowly lower the stomach, the chest down, palms beside lower rib cage, coming into cobra as you inhale. Gently lift up, looking over the tip of the nose, elbows pointing back, shoulder blades drawn in together. Inhale, cobra. Backs of the feet are flat. Exhale, child's pose. Exhale. Inhale, back onto the knees, raise palms up, looking straight ahead. Exhale. That's one round. We'll do 2 rounds again with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Move the hips towards the backs of the feet and then slowly lower your palms and your elbows down. Allow your forehead to kiss the mat. Exhale, child's pose. Then as you retain and hold the breath, gently lower your stomach, your chin, forehead down, palms beside the lower rib cage. And then as you move into your inhale, you'll inhale and then you'll raise up into cobra, allowing yourself to look over the tip of your nose, elbows pointing back. Exhale, gently push back, elbows down, forehead down, backs of the thighs towards the backs of the feet. And then inhale, returning back to where you started. Exhale. Now, your last round. Inhale. Feel yourself growing taller, crown of the head reaching up. Exhale. Lower, backs of the thighs towards the feet, and then your forehead, your elbows down to the mat in child's pose. Then as you gently hold the breath, moving the stomach, the chin towards the mat, palms beside lower rib cage. And then start to inhale as you glide into cobra, shoulder blades drawn in together, elbows pointing to the back of the room, looking over the tip of your nose. And then push back gently into child's pose, lower the elbows, backs of the thighs towards the backs of the feet, forehead down. Move each time with the breath and inhale, arms raise up, exhale, back to neutral. So that completes 3 rounds of the Vinyasa series. And now we will turn onto our back. So I invite you to turn onto your back, lie down on your back. Keeping the knees bent, hip distance apart, feet as close to the hips as possible, palms facing the mat. So we'll start raising both legs off the floor, and then we'll start with our right side. As you inhale, I want you to raise your right leg up and your left arm over your head. So opposite leg and opposite arm, working your left and right brain. Exhale, lower the leg and the arm down, keeping both feet off the mat. Inhale, moving to the left leg and the right arm over the head. Left foot facing the roof of the sky. Exhale. 2 more rounds each side of alternate leg and arm movement. Inhale. Right leg, left arm over the head, keeping your chin always tucked into your collarbone to lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, release, relax. Inhale, raise the right arm, your left leg, left foot facing the ceiling. Exhale, back down. Inhale, raising right leg, left arm together. Exhale, then start to return to the neutral position. And now we'll do both legs and arms together. As you inhale, raise both legs with the arms up, legs to roof, asana. Feet facing the ceiling, keep your lower back touching the mat. Exhale, palms towards the mat, legs down. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Inhale, expanding your lungs and your rib cage and your stomach, filling with air. Exhale, draw the belly button into your spine as you return back down to neutral position. 1 more round. Inhale, raising the feet and the legs up, arms over the head. And we'll remain here for 3 breaths. So I want you to just remain with your backs of the palms facing up, feet facing the ceiling. Inhale, expanding the lungs and the stomach. Exhale, belly button to spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more round. Inhale. Exhale. Relax and then return back down. Feet, arms down. Back down to the mat. And now gently draw the palms to your both knees, and as you use your breath to move the legs and the elbows, exhale, you'll gently bring the knees in towards your chest, bending at the elbows. Ensure that your lower back is touching the mat. Inhale, straighten the elbows. This is Apanasana pose. Exhale, bend at the elbows, legs towards the chest. Inhale, straighten the elbows. Exhale, belly button draws into the spine, chin tucked into collarbone, lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, straighten at the elbows. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Then slowly, as you return back down to the mat on the inhale, now straightening the legs out, we'll do leg raises, working on our stomach. And you may want to place a towel underneath your lower back, or you can also use your palms behind the lower back, forming a triangle. So we'll start with the right leg. As you raise the right leg up 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and then 90 degrees up. Then lower on the exhale, lower 45 degrees, 30 degrees, then back down. Moving to the left side, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, then right up. Exhale, 45 degrees, 30 degrees, back down. Now both legs together, joining the feet, the legs together as you inhale, coming to 30 degrees, and then 45 degrees, and then 90 degrees. Then gently lower, 45 degrees, 30 degrees, lower. 2 more rounds, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 90 degrees. 45, exhale, 30 degrees, exhale, lower. 1 more round. Inhale, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 90 degrees. And then as you exhale, returning the legs, release the palms from lower back, release the legs down. And gently massaging the back by placing the knees again, the palms on the knees. As you exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Inhale, push the knees away. 2 more rounds. Exhale, knees into the chest. Inhale, straighten the elbows, knees move away from the chest. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Gently release the legs, the palms. And now we'll turn to the side, turning to your right side. Bring the knees in and then gently coming into seated two. Grab a hold of your chair. So we'll place the chair at the end of the mat. This will be an inversion, close to the chair at a 90-degree angle. So try to come close to the chair. Lie down and place your feet up. So bringing the hips close to the chair, the feet are up, feeling comfortable. It's very important to feel comfortable. And then you'll place your palms beside you. Your chin is tucked into your collarbone, palms facing down. Legs are a foot apart. As you inhale, we'll raise the right arm over the head. Exhale, return back down, moving to the left side. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Feeling expansion in the lungs, the stomach. Exhale, start to move the arm down. As you inhale, raise the arm up, right side, arm going up over the head, back of the arm resting. Exhale, returning back down to the mat. Inhale, left arm over the head. Exhale, back down. One more round each side, alternate arm movement. Inhale, raise the arm over the head. Exhale, palm down to the mat. Inhale, raise the arm over the head. Exhale, down. Now inhale, both arms over the head. Exhale, down. Close your eyes for inner focus. Inhale, raise the arms over your head. Exhale, moving them down to the mat. Inhale, raise the arms over your head. Exhale, back down to the mat. One more round. Inhale, raise the arms over your head. Exhale, palms down to the mat. Now place the palms to face the ceiling or the sky and just gently rest here for 2 rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more round of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Then gently bringing your mind back to your body, gently start to open your eyes. And then gently rotate, turn to the right side as you take your legs off the chair. Bring the knees to the right side. And then gently place your chair away from your mat. And come into seated. Into Sukhanasana, cross-leg position. We'll gently twist to the right side as you inhale. Gently reach the right palm behind the right hip. Reach the left palm to the right knee as you gently twist, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center, palms on the knees. Exhale, the other side, right palm to left knee. Left palm behind the left hip, looking over the shoulder. Do not strain the neck. Inhale, back to center, 2 more rounds each side. Exhale, left palm to right knee, looking over the shoulder. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twisting back, keeping the head and the neck in one line and relaxed. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, Gently twisting, abdomen goes into the spine. As you exhale, deepen into your exhale and try to twist back more in the exhale, but don't strain yourself. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. And then now take your legs. Take your legs, reach them out. As you inhale, we'll raise both arms up. As you exhale, bending towards your feet, head towards the knee. Try to grab hold of the big toes. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, bending forward from your waist. Ensure to bend forward from the waist, touch the toes. Inhale, spine is straight, reach up. Exhale. One more round. Inhale, reaching crown of the head up. Exhale, bending forward from your waist, tucking the chin to collarbone, touching the toes. Inhale, raise the palms up. Exhale. And now we'll get ready for Shavasana. So I invite you to lie down on your mat. This is the resting pose, corpse pose. We'll rest with our legs apart, feet falling to the sides, palms facing up. And now gently close your eyes. Take your mind within. Taking your mind down to your feet, relaxing the 10 toes on each foot. And then relax your ankles, your shins, your calf muscles, your knees, your thighs, your waist, your stomach. Notice the breathing at the stomach center, the inhale and exhale here, and the rise and fall of the stomach. And moving up to the chest, relaxing the chest, relaxing the shoulders. If the shoulder blades are hunched up, relax them and allow them to relax. Relax the neck. Moving to the top of the head, the crown of the head, relax the crown of the head. Moving to the forehead, relax the forehead. Moving to the eyebrow center, the point between the eyebrows, relax the eyebrow center. Relax the eyebrows. And allow your eyelids to be heavy. And then relax the eyes, the eyeballs. Relax your nose. Relax your cheeks. Your mouth by gently placing the tip of your tongue on the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw. And now bring a gentle smile to your face as you relax your entire face. Now relaxing your ears, relaxing your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists. Gently clench the fists and tighten them. Tighten, tighten, and then relax and open the palms. 2 more times. Tighten the palms, tighten, tighten, and then relax, open them. 1 more time, tightening, 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 and then relax, open the palms. And now we'll relax the upper back, noticing the shoulder blades touching the mat, relaxing your middle back, your lower back, the whole of the back of the body lying on the mat, and relaxing the whole of the front of the body from the tip of your feet to the crown of the head to the top. And now scanning through your entire body one time. Take your time to relax as you scan through your body and notice and take your mind to that part that is tense or in pain, and just take your mind to that part and relax that part with awareness and with breathing. As you gently relax the parts of the body internally, give yourself time to notice those parts that need to relax. Making a mental note where you're holding tension. And then gently allowing yourself to come back to the room, bringing your mind back to your body, back to this moment, present moment and the room. And gently turning onto the right side of your body, but first we'll stretch the arms and the legs out, stretching feet, tip of the feet to the fingertips, stretch, 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 and then turning to your right side. As you gently turn to your right side, draw your knees in. Take your time here to rest. And then gently take your time and gently come into seated. Coming into seated, keeping the feet in the legs in cross leg position or half lotus. And now we'll move to pranayama. So bending for the right hand, we'll bend the ring finger in and the thumb. We'll use the thumb to block the right nostril and the ring finger, the left nostril. Keeping your left palm in chin mudra, joining index and thumb together on the left knee. Now we'll start with the left nostril. We'll do 3 rounds of alternate nostril breathing. So as you inhale, inhale, exhale out the air through right nostril, keeping your neck, your spine and your shoulders in one line. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, one more round, inhale, exhale, inhale through the right, exhale through the left. Gently releasing the palm down, keeping the palms and the index and thumb joined in chin mudra. And now we'll do meditation. We'll close the session with meditation, heartfulness meditation. I invite you to gently close your eyes. Take your mind within and imagine that there is divine light shining in your heart. That light is drawing your attention inwards. The divine light is drawing your attention inwards, focusing on the divine light in your heart, and then gently, still visualizing the divine light in your heart, I invite you to join your palms at the center of your heart in the divine light, and then gently lower your chin towards your heart, feeling that divine light emanating outwards into the world. Gently raising your head up, when you're ready, you can gently open your
Hi again, welcome back. Thank you so much, Ilana, for that beautiful, gentle yoga flow. So nice to open the body and feel that aliveness coming back into the feeling of the body. A special treat for our younger ones coming up. Our next yoga session will be for you with our special guest, Anit Pandhi, who's from Sydney, Australia, who's going to do a yoga for children.
In the meantime, we are welcoming Dimitri from Tokyo, Japan. Hi, Dimitri.
Oyo gozaimasu. Thank you very much for having me.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Well,
Oyo gozaimasu.
tell us a little bit about the yoga activities in Japan.
Yes, okay. So the Heartfulness group in Japan is still a small group. We're about 100 practitioners split between 3 different cities. We have Tokyo, Nagoya, and Kyoto. And which is good about being a small group is that every year, about 2 times, maybe 3 times a year, we join all together. We go somewhere to the countryside for what we call retreats. So retreats are 3 days or 4 days that we spend together, cooking, eating, doing some yoga, and also, of course, meditating. So it's very nice. We also have regular meditation sessions in each city, Tokyo, Nagoya, and Kyoto. And of course, if you plan to come to Japan, so yokoso, you're welcome.
Wow, great. So tell us about your yoga journey.
About my yoga journey. So today's theme, which was how yoga can be transformational on one's life. I can say that for myself and my wife, it was really transformational. We started yoga about 5 years ago. It was mainly for health reasons. You know, I was already 44 and I started to feel some little pains here and there. Like my hands were throbbing, my knee were wobbling. So we started yoga, and very quickly we could felt that some positive physical results coming from yoga. So we decided to go on with yoga. But what I would like to say is that at that point I did not realize, but in retrospect, I realized that something started at that moment, which is something I call a positive spiral. Now I realize that I've changed from within. So I'm much calmer. Also in my interaction with people, I'm maybe kinder, more compassionate. I listen more to people. And yes, I would say also I'm more joyful and more dynamic, maybe more contemplative as well. So I go back to the positive spiral. Actually, so when we started yoga, 5 years ago, I realized that when you put one foot on the path of yoga, or when you enter a meditation room, something starts. I call it the upward positive spirals, because it is as if something was pulling you up, you know, on your spiritual journey. So changes happens without even you realizing that this changing happened. And the good point is that it does not stop. Actually, the more intense you become, and like the stronger this spiral is getting. I'll just give you one example. Actually, so 2 years ago, we started Heartfulness meditation with my wife. We were invited by a friend of ours to join a session in Tokyo. So we went to this session, and we realized that Heartfulness meditation was quite different from other kinds of meditation. I was doing Zazen meditation before, but what we felt during this meditation, it was on a Sunday morning, we felt like a kind of energy flowing in, like pouring into us, and at the same time surrounding us, like holding us together. This is why we have decided to go on with Heartfulness meditation. And so what I want to say is that it was 2 years ago, and from that time on, I had the feeling that this positive spiral, spin even faster because changes occurred. So one example of that is that just 10 months later, after our first meditation with the group, we were in India following a yoga teacher's class, our first time in India. So yes, for us, yoga was transformational.
That's great to hear. I think a lot of us are sharing this kind of beautiful experiences. So Dimitri, is there anything else you would like to add?
Yes, maybe there is a message I would like to pass to our fellow heartfulness meditators. Patanjali said that yoga asanas, yoga posture, should be stable and comfortable. And when I was in Canada, I could not help but thinking that for some people it was a little bit too much comfortable. You had bodies tilting to the right, a lot of necks bending forward, and even some people were completely like hunchbacked. So it's good to be comfortable, but I think that for some people, especially if they're meditating a lot, with aging, they could have like some problems. So my message is please do some yoga because it will help you. Patanjali also said that when you're meditating, actually your head, your neck, and chest and shoulder should be in line. So I know it's very difficult to keep your back straight when you meditate, but I guarantee you that yoga could help you. It will help you because it will tonify your body. So, all the small muscular knots you may have during meditation are going to disappear. And at the same time, because yoga, it's about, of course, flexibility. It's about increasing the flow of energy, prana, increasing the flow of blood to everywhere in your body, actually. So during meditation, you will not experience, or at least you will less experience, joint pains. So, so I hope that you will enjoy your meditations, and hopefully that you will start some yoga exercises. Namaste.
Thank you, Dimitri. Thank you for those wise words on having a good posture. So important for us to keep in mind all the time. So I hope our kids are ready for this very exciting next session that's coming up. It's a kids session for yoga, a yoga retreat for you. And we have coming for you Anit Pandhi from Sydney, Australia, who is a Heartfulness yoga teacher and also Heartfulness yoga meditation instructor. Anit has a joy for instructing children, and he's going to guide us through this next session. So please, kids, get ready for this special treat on the mat, and we'll see you very soon after the session. Namaste.
Namaste.
Are we all ready? Show me thumbs up if you're ready. Great. Very nice. Okay, so how do we start? First of all, yeah? So let's all first start just quietly. Let's just sit down, sit comfortably, whichever position you feel comfortable. But always remember, what did I tell you? Your back should always be as straight as it can be. So no hunching, very bad for the back. Yeah? So sitting up straight, chin lifted up, so you're not dropping your chin, chin is straight. Close your eyes, big smile on your lips. Very nice. And as you smile, take a nice deep breath. Fill up your tummy like a balloon. You know how Dipali auntie says, balloon in your stomach? Yeah, fill it up. Fully fill it up and fully exhale. Yay, that feels good. Okay, so we are all adventurous kids, right? So what do adventurous kids do? They get up early in the morning when it is still dark. The sun is not out yet. And they go out for a warm-up jog. So let's all get up and go for a warm-up jog. All right? We're all jogging, and you know, Bingo and Benji are looking at us, how active we are. So we jog around our mat. So you came out of the house, stretch yourselves. Stretch, reach up to the sky. Reaching up to the sky. Taking all the fresh air. That feels so good. So next, what do? You check your shoes. Are my shoelaces tied? Oh, let me tighten them a bit. So you bend down and tighten your two shoelaces. So you bend down on one knee, tighten your shoelace, right foot first. Then get up, stretch up, give your back a nice stretch. Then again, change your leg, tighten your other shoelace. You're going for a long jog, right? So your shoes should be nice and tight. So again, you bend down. As you're bending down, you're breathing out. Shoes are tight. Again, stretch. Take in air, breathe in. Feeling really good. Now let's stand up and prepare for our jogs. So first, you jog slowly where you're standing. Feel your belly going up and down. Jog, 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 jog. Now jog around your mat. Jog all around your mat. And continue to breathe. Yes, you should keep breathing when you're jogging. What does jogging do? Makes you active, makes you warm, helps you breathe deeper, because when you jog, you need more oxygen. Now this time, you're going to change the jogging a little. What are you going to do? You're going to put your hand up and try to touch your knees to your hands. Are you able to do that? Wow, good. Yes. Higher and higher, higher and higher, higher and higher. Keep going, keep going. Very nice. Now we'll change. This time what we do? We have to kick our heels to our buttocks. Can you do that? Kick. Kick your behind. And keep jogging, keep breathing. Very nice. Jog and jog and jog and jog. And then now, jump in one place. Just jump with both your feet. It's as if you're having a skipping rope in your hand. Skip, 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 skip. And backwards. Anyone tired? Very nice. And relax. As you relax, you can do a nice little twist. Twist, 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 twist. You can jump around. Do a nice twist. Feel your stomach being nicely twisted. And relax. Feel warmed up? So we've come to the end of our jog, right? And as we go out, we want to sit down because we're tired. So you find a bench, and what do? Gently sit down as if you're sitting on a bench. So the bench is here. Try to sit down on the bench. So you go only halfway. Yeah, only half. So you should be only this much. And your knees should not go beyond your toes. Should fit the good, nice, strong thighs. So you're resting on the bench. Back is straight, so you're not hunching. Back is straight. Very nice. Keep breathing. Keep moving your hands. How do you make an armchair? You lift your hands up, make an armchair. Gently stand up. Very nice. So Bingo, how are we doing? And Bingo says, enjoying? Yes, he says enjoying. Hey, everyone, having fun? Nice. And here's Benji. He's Benji. Hello. All right, Benji. Bingo, keep watching us. Yeah, so now that we've met Benji, Benji wants us to do the downward dog position. How do we do the downward dog position? So first of all, we come down on our hands and knees. Yeah, but before we go into the downward dog position, Benji says, oh, first of all, I have to work on my back. So he says, let us do the cat and cow position. You all know the cat and cow position, right? So from here, from tabletop, when you breathe in, look up, arch your back like the cows. Move, look up at the sky and give a long, big move. Move. And when you exhale, breathe out, hunch your back, push your shoulders away from the floor. And meow, you know how a cat, when it is scared or angry, it rises up, hunches its back, and does a meow. Again, moo as you breathe in, meow as you breathe out. Nice. So, cat, and moo is the cow. Meow is the cat. Very, now come to tabletop. And this is when Benji says, now show me how you do the downward dog position. So who can show me how to do the downward dog position or the mountain pose? Very nice. Some of you are doing it. Correct. So from here, you push yourself onto your legs. Push your back, push your buttocks to the back. Try to touch your heels to the floor without bending your knees. Yeah, so try to bring your arms and your back in line. And breathe there. Let's see. Benji, come here. Let's make you do one. So Benji is going to try it with us. So he's stretching his legs out. Come on, Benji, get up. Yes. He's trying. Yeah. There he goes. Are you able to see Benji? He's trying to do it with us. Come on, Benji, do it next to me. Hands down, hands down. Yeah. Legs in. Hands out. Yes, continue breathing. Again, exhale. And come down on your tabletop again. Yeah, Benji, you can come back as well. And lie down. So from here, now we did a cow, we did a cat, we did a dog. Correct? Now in the dog pose, we'll do some balancing as well, so that you get a good balance, you get good strong arms and legs. So you're resting here for a bit, and then stretch your left hand out as far as it can go. Look at your hand. At the same time, stretch your right leg back. It is almost like Benji's tail. So you're wagging your tail and he's lifted his hand to give you a nice handshake. So tail wagging is so happy to see you. He's giving your hand, holding your hand for a handshake, wagging his tail. Very nice. Continue to breathe there. Very good. Yeah, balance. This is what teaches you balance as well. And keep your exhale, keep your hands down. So this time, do it with your other hand and then you will come and give you a handshake. So this time, right hand up. Give Benji a handshake, right hand up. Show me your right hand up. How do you do your right hand? In the air, right hand and wag your tail. Where's your tail? Right hand up and left tag. Yes, correct. Nice. So you're balancing. Right hand up and your left leg back. Wag your tail. Shake hand. Yeah. Very nice. So you're a happy doggy. Benji is so happy meeting you all. So now from here, tabletop, everyone on tabletop. And we'll go into the rabbit posture now, rabbit. So here, move your knees a little apart and you sit back on your heels. And you slide down. You know how a rabbit sits, right? Rabbit has its forearms, legs, and it's bent down, eating grass, looking for carrots. It's looking for carrots in the ground. Found the carrot. It's resting. Rest like a rabbit. Keep breathing. Keep chewing on the carrot. Then you gently get up. Sit on your heels. Sit up straight again. Very nice. You guys are doing great. So this time, we'll do a little side stretch just to get ready for some other nice yoga postures, okay? So this one, what do we do? You raise your hands, cross your fingers, lock your fingers, place it on your head. Okay? Yes. And now, as we inhale, take a deep breath in and stretch your arm out. All the way to the top. As far as can go. Stretch your back. You want to grow tall, right? When you stretch your back, you grow taller faster. Then now when you breathe out, tilt to your right. Stretching. Again, keep stretching, but tilt a little to your right. You should feel a good stretch here. And a compression. So stretch to the right. Very nice. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, stretch to the left. Yes, nice. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Yeah, I want to get taller. I want to stretch my back really tall, tall, tall. Inhale and exhale and relax. Very nice. So what do we do next? Next, what we're going to do is we're going to thread a needle. You guys know how to thread a needle, right? So we go back to tabletop. Yeah, we go back to tabletop again. So again, knees are about a little bit apart. Your arms, your hands are directly under your shoulders. So first take your left hand, place it at the edge of your mat and a little ahead of you. Just a little. So one hand is back above. What do you do with the other hand? Other hand, you take it, as you breathe in, take it all the way up. Look up at your hand. Twist, that's why we did the side twist, so that we get flexible. And when you exhale, bring your hand down. This is your needle. Put the thread inside the needle and rest. Take your ear to the floor. Very nice. Stretch that back, stretch that shoulder. The thread has gone into the needle. Now all you need to do is take the thread and needle and stretch. Make a nice little cute little shirt for Benji. That's what Benji is saying. Now inhale, come back up. Place your hand on the ground, bring your left hand back. Very good. And this time, what do? This time when you inhale, take your left hand, before that, you take your right hand, place it a bit ahead and to the edge of the mat again. So your right hand is farther away from your left hand. Take your left hand up, stretch as if you're trying to pluck something from the tree very high above. Exhale, thread the needle, put your hand through your body and arm and rest your neck on the floor, your ear on the floor. So your head is resting on the floor. So good, guys. You guys are doing really well. Breathe there, rest there. Inhale, come up. Come up as a tabletop again. Very good. Again, we'll do Benji's favorite pose. We go back to downward facing dog. So again, what do? You bring your toes in, push yourself up and push your hips back as you can. Stretch your back, push yourself back. Yeah, Benji. Benji is saying we're all enjoying ourselves. Push, push, push. Try to keep your knees straight if you can. Then from here, gently start pedaling your leg one at a time. Come on your toes, go back. Other foot, go back. Gently pedal. And stop. And slowly start walking your legs towards your hands. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Try to keep your hands on the floor if you can. Walk, walk, walk. Come all the way to your hands. Very good. Now from here, what do? You take your fingers, put them under your toes if you can. Can you put your fingers under your toes? You can actually bend your knees, put your fingers under your toes, and then straighten your knees. Can you do that? Yes. Good. Stretch your arms. Stretch your arms, wriggle your bum. Just give yourself a nice wriggle. Then leave your arms loose. And then put your arms on your waist. Put your hands on your waist. And then gently stand up. Very nice. And now who knows how to do the triangle pose? Triangle. We all learned the triangle, right? So what did we do? We first spread our legs wide, almost double our shoulder width. So if a shoulder is here, both the legs should be double that width. Correct? Good. Yes. So now what you do is you take your left foot, point it towards the edge of your mat. And the right foot, point it a little bit inwards, just a little bit. And then when you point left, you always turn to the left. So you don't turn to the left, you still turn yourself facing forward. Okay? Very nice. Now what do we do? Inhale, we raise our hands first. And when we exhale, we gently bend to the left. So you're not bending forward, it's only to the right, not only to the left side. And let your other arm go up straight. Go down as much as you can. Push your hip out. Open your chest. Go down as much as you can. Form the triangle. So you can hold on to your ankle or you can place your hand outside or inside your foot. So place your hand on your foot. See the triangle? Triangle 1, triangle 2. And the big one. Look up at your hand. Count to 10. So 1, keep breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Breathe in, come back out. Nice. Bring your foot straight. So now your left foot is facing forward. With your right foot to the right. So your toes are pointing to the edge of the mat. Okay? Yeah.
I can do a dance.
You can't do it. You can do a dance. We'll do a dance as well. Okay. We'll do a dance after the exercises, okay?
You copy me for the rest.
Yeah. So what are we doing? A triangle now with our right leg. So now, right foot is pointed out. Again, you move yourself. Oh, am I pointing straight? So you're looking straight.
With the triangle.
Raise your arms.
Like this.
Inhale. Exhale. This time we bend down to the right. Very nice. Again, try to go down to the floor if you can. If you can't, just place your hand wherever you can. But you guys are all flexible. You're all doing it very well. Again, count the number of triangles. Look up at your left hand. Push your hips out. Count to 10. So 1, breathe. 2, keep breathing as I count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, relax. How does that feel? Good? You feel flexible on the sides? Yeah? Nice. So now who wants to do a warrior posture? You know, warrior. So we did some animals. We did a triangle. We'll do a warrior posture now. Warrior, okay? It'll make you feel nice and confident. It'll also strengthen your legs. It opens up your chest so that you can breathe better. Okay, so let's do that. So we still keep our legs apart. And again, we do the same thing. We turn our left foot pointing to the edge of the mat. Right foot, you can point it a little bit inwards. Again, so this time what do we do? So remember, you have all the arrows in the basket behind you, the quiver behind you, and you have a nice strong bow in your hand, okay? So you inhale. First of all, you take out the arrow, put it on the bow, point the bow to the left, pull the string, and as you pull the string, you also gently bend down. So try to bring your knees in line with your toes. Pull the string as much as you can. Take aim at the target. There's the bullseye, you can see the bullseye. Continue to breathe. Leave the arrow. Take your hand. Oh, wow, you can see the arrow going all the way and hitting the target right at the bullseye. Wow. Good? Very nice. This is the warrior pose. Okay? Then inhale, come back up. So this side, you hit the target. Let's try the other side now. This time we turn our right foot to the right. Again, find your balance, because to hit the bullseye, you need to be really balanced, right? So again, now change hands. Now your bow is in your right hand. You take out the arrow with your left hand, put it on the bow, pull the string. As you pull the string, you also lean, lunge on your right leg. All right? Go as low as you can, but your knees should not go beyond your toes. Otherwise, it puts pressure on your knees. Then pull, aim, looking for the bullseye, release. See the arrow speeding away and hitting the target right on the bullseye. Wow. Inhale, come up, exhale, relax.
Can we do
Guys. Good. Now come back to normal.
Can we do the dance now?
Yeah, which dance do you want to do? Good. It's a good time to do a dance now. Tell me which dance do you want to do? You lead the dance. You show the dance and we'll all dance with you. What do you say? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Show us the dance. Come on. Where are you?
Two.
Yeah. Come on, do the dance. Okay, that's Ara showing us the dance. Very nice. So this hand, yeah. And then this hand, okay. And this hand, and this hand. And then Both hands together. And both hands together. Very nice. And both hands together. And both hands together. Oh, and clap. Very nice. Clap this side. Clapping is a good exercise, you know that? Very nice. Clap, clap, clap. Very nice. And now, what's the next step? Okay, now we're opening and closing on this side. And then opening and closing. What is that? Okay, this way. This way.
Now put the hand like this.
Okay, this way. Okay. So this way on the left. And this way on the right. And this way on the left. And again, clap the side.
And then
Clap the side, is it? Very nice. Good exercises for the arms. And then we're dancing. Oh, raise your hands and then dance. Okay. Put your hands together in Namaskara Mudra. And you're swinging from leg to leg. And then you're doing this. It's like pulling a rope. Pulling a rope. Yeah. And also running. Nice. Good exercise. All right. Yes. And then we're all sitting down and getting up. Is that it? Sitting down and getting up? Okay, this way. Yes. And this way. Take your hands here, and this way. So this and this is it, and this and this. That's it. Oh, Nora, you got me tired. That's good. We have one or two more asanas to do. So now we forgot which is the biggest, who is the king of the jungle. So we all kneel down and we do the king of the jungle. So who is the king of the jungle? Lion. So what you can do is, you can sit back on your heels, your knees a little bit apart, okay? First of all, sit straight. Feel like the lion, confident, strong, okay? And then take your arms and we place them between our knees with our fingers pointing towards us. So your wrists are facing out. All right? And you lean forward, stretch your back. You know, sit like a lion. Take a deep breath in. And when you breathe out, what do I want you to do? Bring your tongue out all the way, as far out as you can. Try to touch your chin with the tip of your tongue and make a loud roaring sound. And when you do that, with your eyes, look at the tip of your nose, okay? Come on, I want to hear some loud roars. Your tongue, try to touch the tip of your tongue to your chin and look at the tip of your nose. So, very nice. Oh, don't be afraid, Bingo. Bingo thought a real lion was here. So many lions. Yeah, we're just playing lion. Okay, again, let's try that. Very nice. Relax. See, yeah, they're all your friends. Don't be angry. See, he was so afraid. He's just looking. There's no lions around. No lion. Oh yeah, no lions. All my friends. Oh, good. Hi. All right. So now we all lie down on our back. So we all lie down on our back. And let's do some strengthening exercises for our tummy. All right? So you lie down. Feels so good to lie down after all the dance, all that exercise. So just freely lying down. Now bring both your legs together. Bring your arms next to your body, palms are down. So let's see who can hold for longer, okay? So pull your toes in, and as you breathe in, lift both your legs off the floor, not very high, just about halfway up to 90 degrees, so about this much high. Hold there, continue to breathe. Who can hold? Let's count. How long can we count? Let's count to 10, okay? 1, and keep breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, you guys are great, man. Now, when after 10, what do? We lift it all the way up. Straight. No bending knees. Straight. All the way up. Pull your toes in. Again, let's count to 10 here. Who's with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, I'm getting tired. 8, 9, 10. That's good. Now what do we do here? We do a bit of cycling here. So start cycling your legs. Keep breathing. Start cycling. Cycle, cycle, cycle. Cycle, cycle, cycle. You feel very good for your tummy muscles. Cycle, 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 cycle. And slowly put your legs down. Keep them folded. Slowly stretch your legs out. Relax. Just close your eyes, relax. As if you're going to go off to sleep. Allow your body to just relax. Open your palms, let them face the sky. Close your eyes, you can feel the balloon in your belly going up and down as you're breathing. Allow your body to rest. It has done so much in this half hour. So now what do? We just take our thinking, feel your toes, just wiggle your toes very gently. Feel them relax. Feel your feet. They carry you around the whole day. They must be so tired. Allow them to rest. Send them a lot of love for taking so good care of your body, taking you from here to there, dancing, running, jumping, playing. So much they do through the day. Send a lot of love to your feet. And then gently move up. A lot of love to all the muscles in your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, whole of your legs. See, we did so many exercises, we danced so much, we jumped around, and the legs took all our weight. We should be thankful for that. They allow us to do so much. So love your legs, say thanks to your legs. Relax your legs. They need the rest. Now your hips and your stomach. Feel them relax too. All the organs inside your stomach, all the muscles in your tummy. Without us even knowing it, they keep digesting our food, providing all the strength to our body. Be it so many, be it hot, be it cold, be it sour, be it hot. chilly things and everything gets digested and the stomach doesn't complain at all. Again, love your stomach, love your tummy. Say thanks to all the organs in your tummy. Feel your tummy relax. Now breathe in and feel your chest. Your chest fills up. Your lungs are filled with pure air. And as you breathe out, you relax. Even when you're sleeping, your lungs keep breathing, keep providing that oxygen to your body without you even knowing it. Shouldn't we be thankful? So again, send lots of love to your chest, to your lungs. Be very thankful. Now think about your back, your whole back. It helps you stand straight, bend down, twist, do all the different lovely dance moves. So be thankful to your back, to all the muscles, to your spine. And say thank you for helping me do all this. Feel your back relax. Feel your shoulders relax. Shoulders to take the weight of your head, your neck. Helps your neck to turn from this way to that way. And hold your arms onto your body. So shoulders should be relaxed. And your arms, your hands. Be so thankful to your arms and hands that let you do so much work. You hold on to different things with your hands. You swing from trees. You throw the ball. All the games that you play, the hands are so important. Even simple things like eating food. All because our hands are there to help us. Love your hands, say thank you to your hands and arms. Now your neck and throat. All the muscles in your neck and throat that hold your head, help you digest or take in food through your mouth, help you breathe, everything through your neck and your throat. Thank your ears, your nose, your mouth, all the whole of your face, your eyes, help you see everything. Gently close them. Send a lot of love to the whole of your face and your head. The skull protects your brain throughout, as long as throughout your life. Always protecting your brain. Brain helps you function. Helps you see all the functions of the body controlled by the brain. Thank your head and your face. Thank your whole body from head to toe. Now we come back to the chest. What do you feel in the chest? Your heart beating gently. So gently, even when you're awake, you're asleep, it keeps on beating. Just take some time to listen to your heartbeat. Just relax, allow it to put you to sleep if it can. Just gently listen to your heart. Very nice. Now gently, what do I want you to do? As you breathe in, I want you to stretch your arms up above your head. Stretch, 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 stretch the back of stretch your legs, your arms as much as you can. Feel that stretch and relax. Very nice. And then now very slowly fold your leg, right leg, and turn over to your left. Turn to your left side first. Just rest there for a few moments. And then with your hands, gently push yourself up and come to sitting position. So let's all sit. Let's all sit. That feels, so fresh. Oh, these both went off to sleep. Wake up, Benji, Bingo. I'll bring them here. Both had gone off to sleep. All right. So what do I want you to do now? I want you to take, first of all, so before we do that, with your fingers, with your thumb, close your ears. We'll do the humming bee. You all know the humming bee, right? We take a deep breath in and right? We'll do that 2 more times. So again, you can close your eyes also with your fingers if you want. And as you're humming, I want to see a big smile on your faces. Okay? Again, last time. Be a happy bee. So relaxing. So now I want you to take your hands, rub them hard and rub them fast. I want you to make a lot, you should feel a lot of heat between your hands. Keep rubbing, 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 keep rubbing. You feel the heat? Nice. Now bring those hands to your face, cover your eyes, cover your cheeks. Feel that heat on your hands. So you're taking in all the energy from your hands. Feel that going into your eyes, your cheeks, your face. You're feeling so nice and fresh. Good. Massage your face slightly. Pull your earlobes. Gently pull your earlobes. And that's the end for today's session. Come on, let's go and say hi and bye again, both of these guys.
Welcome back, everybody. What a wonderful, entertaining approach there to yoga for children. Thank you, Anit Pandey from Sydney, Australia. UNICEF mentions that yoga postures are so good for kids to practice as well. Our team in Sydney has, during this time of COVID, has been running children's classes every weekend for the last 3 months so that our children can have a beautiful, healthy approach to life as well. Compassion is contagious, and that it's a very important theme, and we'd like to make sure that everyone keeps healthy, keeps in touch socially. And these video sessions, as you know, are being video cast from home during these times of the COVID. So the professionalism of the videos could be a little bit better, but because we're all streaming from home, this is how we work things in the COVID pandemic. For further details on Heartfulness Yoga, please enjoy this short video, See the World of Yoga.
So hi everyone again. So John is now going to tell us a little bit about heartfulness in the region, in Oceania.
Yeah, well, initially in Australia, we started off with quite humble beginnings in the 1990s, probably with a handful of practitioners. But today we have over 64 trainers and around 1,000 practitioners now practicing the heartfulness meditation. We also have a dedicated meditation centre in Cockburn, Perth Central in Western Australia. As part of the heartfulness programs, we also offer wellbeing sessions in the corporates, universities and schools. Across the Tasman and New Zealand, we also have 15 trainers in 3 major centres, with regular group meditations and actively involved in conducting midday lunchtime sessions in many corporate entities, schools and at the Auckland University. The Fiji Islands has 2 main islands, and the heartfulness practitioners are spread across the islands in the country. In Northern Division from Labasa to Suva, and around Viti Levu and Suva, Sikatoka, Nadi, Latoka, Ba and Raki, where they all practice meditation today. And we have 1 practitioner and a group of practitioners in New Caledonia in over 15 years, with 1 heartfulness trainer supporting them.
Yes, that's right. So now John, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, my very first experience to yoga, or maybe even spirituality, was when I was probably a young teen, around 13 or 14, and happened to come across a picture of one of those yogi men with the beard and beads around the neck. And what impressed me was that there was a little wording under there that said universal love. And though maybe at that time it didn't have too much meaning to me, it had created some little imprint into me. And then probably in my late teens, when I was seeking to find a little bit more direction in my life, I decided to, follow or look into possibly doing some meditation. My 2 sisters had been practicing meditation at the time, and I could see some change happening in them. So I decided, well, let me give that a go and see if that has any effect to bring about a positive change in myself. I then started with a simple practice of transcendental meditation, which I took up on a regular practice and found some changes coming into my life, a little bit of happiness and joy coming into my life. At the same time, I wanted to look into yoga a bit further, so I started taking some regular yoga asana practices at the Australian School of Yoga in Bondi Junction, where I met some fabulous teachers, such as Shandor Rametti, Diane Curry, Robert Lucas, who had been my guides and teachers at those times. In 1987, I had the fortuitous possibility to travel to Mysore, India, where I got to study with Sri Pattabhi Jois, a renowned yoga teacher in Ashtanga yoga. And while I was doing my studies there with Pattabhi Jois, I had a bit of a stronger yearning for wanting to know more on the spiritual level of the yoga practice. I still had many characteristic faults that I wanted to deal with, and I knew that just doing hatha yoga was not the way that I could deal with those deeper imprints of character formation. So I started looking and seeing if there was a possibility for a deeper practice, such as Raja Yoga, and was very fortunate to come across a heartfulness yoga trainer at the time in Mysore, who then introduced me to the techniques of heartfulness meditation. I recall my very first meditation that I did. Though it didn't seem like anything different to my usual meditation in the time of practicing, I just remember my experience that day when I was taking a bus to travel into the town, and had this feeling, this connection within my heart, that I felt connected to everyone on the bus. And even though I was in a different culture, a different language, a different environment, I just felt this beautiful feeling of the heart connection to everyone there, and just knew that Heartfulness had something to offer that I had to pursue and dive into a little bit deeper. So very shortly after concluding my yoga training in Mysore, with Pattabhi Joyce in Mysore, I decided to travel to Chennai to meet the current global guide then of Heartfulness, Sri P. Rajagopalachari, known as Charaji, and had a wonderful opportunity to spend almost 3 months visiting him almost every day, sitting for meditation, having his guidance in meditation, and just felt such a huge transformation personally within inside myself that, I felt that in those 3 months, I had so much transformation that, the several years before that of practicing yoga could not even compare to. And during that time, I was made as a Heartfulness meditation trainer in 1987. And I've never looked back. I've been continuing with doing meditation, assisting others along their journey. Of course, at that time, I'd probably dropped off doing the asana practice. In the last, about a few years ago, I decided that, my body is starting to get a few aches and pains. I need to do a little bit more about my health of my body, a bit more well-being. And therefore, with the Heartfulness Yoga that started a few years ago, it sort of took my interest, and I thought I'd get back into doing yoga asanas again, and joined the team in Chennai when they ran the Heartfulness Yoga training program for 1 week, and enjoyed that. And I've now got back into teaching Hatha Yoga again as part of my tools to be able to offer to people in learning yoga.
Right. So, as you know, a lot of the teachers that will be presenting you today have done recording at home because of lockdown. It's not an easy period. It's a very challenging period for many. And we will now play a video with Pierre Ravan, who will be in it. And it's really something that when life gets you down, just remember this video and just please start it. The video team, please.
As long as we will live, we will go through. There is no difference between people who just socialize, or maybe they find a way to be intoxicated, and the people who go yoga and they lead a very healthy life. The yogis think they reach the level of highest and they think nobody is better than them. That unity doesn't exist. And the main reason is judgment. Judgment towards people who maybe didn't find a way, and they find a different way. We are human beings, and as long as we will live as a human, we will go through a lot of up and downs, a lot of depressions, maybe a lot of anger, a lot of disappointments, a lot of emotions, a lot of overreactivity. At least I can see that in my personal life. What we do when we go through that? Let's not judge ourselves. Let's accept the way we are. Didn't you hear that we say you have to first love yourself to be able to love others? And to love yourself is already a big deal. Maybe not in a narcissist way, but see that essence that exists in you, which is beautiful. And then let's move on. And every day that we go, let's remind ourselves, look, I am looking for perfection, but I will identify my imperfection
What a lovely video that was from Pierre Ravan, sharing about learn to love yourself and making compassion contagious. Such a beautiful message to come across. Thank you, Pierre. So Danielle, about your yoga journey and how you came across heartfulness meditation and yoga.
Yes, from a very young age, what I can say from my teenage years anyway, I started to feel the need for self-development from, looking the world around. And I felt like, I remember at one time I had this experience where I felt like I was imagining an elder passing on his wisdom to me on life, how to live my life in a proper way. And I started to work when I was in France, and I met a person that was the leader of a humanitarian NGO, and he invited me to join his group to work in India. And so I went with this group to the valley of Galta, which is near Jaipur, and we started to work with this community of leprosy people who we were helping to gain some financial security, because they were left with begging in the streets of India. And I remember this experience obviously was very strong for me. And also I had traveled before in India, in Rajasthan, and I had made, a deep connections with India. But at the same time, I felt that, I needed to connect more with people at a deeper level. So this is how I went into humanitarian work. But I did feel that observing the situations and how people were dealing with the opportunities, that the real change doesn't really come that strong with just helping people externally, that the need for change needs to go at a much deeper level, at the inner level. And this is how I started to apply it on myself. And the way it happened is that this leader was also a practitioner of heartfulness. And through conversations, I remember in the old Delhi, in a very peculiar setting, he spoke to me about spirituality and yoga in general. And I asked him to take me to his guide. So he was this elder man bringing his wisdom to me. So this is how it happened. And honestly, I can say that this started in 1989, so 30 years ago. And I felt like straight away that my life will never be the same. And I continued, I'm not a very disciplined person, but somehow I felt that this discipline gradually was improving myself. And this is exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for transformational tools, and the heartfulness practices offer just that. So I continued my path with heartfulness, and at some point I can say that I felt like I wanted to share with other people. So I became a trainer on heartfulness meditation, and I don't regret anything. I actually really think I'm very grateful and very privileged to have started and found this path. And so it is very unique and very efficient. And this is what really pleased me, because I really wanted something very practical to help me, not just theory. Just reading books never helped me. I never really found anything in that. So this is really my journey, and today I'm a heartfulness trainer, and as well I also was involved from a young age with Hatha Yoga and with the Heartfulness Yoga School. I was amazed, because this is the wonderful opportunity to incorporate not just the asanas, but also the heartfulness meditation in one go. So in that one training, you really manage to connect with all level of existence that you have within, and start your development. So it's a beautiful opportunity that I've had in my life. So that's it.
Yeah. So Dana, I mean, that's beautiful. How was it that that first meeting when you met the global guide at the time when you first came in to practice Heartfulness, what was that experience like for you?
Well, it was a very intense and very strong emotionally. I just felt that it was someone that my heart was waiting for, and in a way, I completely trust. I put my trust into it straight away, and of course, gradually trust grows into faith, and then you start connecting with high levels of existence, which you wouldn't even think about, because when I joined, I had not even any sense of connecting with God in any way. I was not interested in that level whatsoever. But I wanted deep change in my life. And so with this experience with him, I just felt that I was getting a lot more than just that.
So just a lot more than just doing physical exercises and feeling the well-being of the body, but something a little bit deeper than that. Yeah, very nice. So Danielle and I have both been teachers of meditation for over 30 years, and we've both been teaching now the Heartfulness Yoga. Just within Australia, in Heartfulness Yoga practitioners, we run classes in Brisbane after our yoga sessions, our meditation sessions. We have them regularly in Sydney and a couple of places, and we have regular yoga sessions now happening in Perth. And we do hoping to broaden our availability to share Heartfulness Yoga in other centres as well, as time permits and we get more teachers happening. So, and currently during this time of COVID, we have sessions running weekly for anyone who would like to join there. And if you're interested in that, you could send an email to australia@heartfulness.org to know anything more about our Yoga Heartfulness sessions, our Heartfulness Yoga meditation sessions, or possibly even go to our website, which is heartfulnessinstitute.org.au. That's heartfulnessinstitute.org.au, where you can find some materials on a little bit about how you could begin doing some relaxation, doing some meditation, doing some rejuvenation practice, and also connect either to a trainer or to a center where you could join and learn more about Heartfulness practices. So we do welcome our guests out there. If you haven't heard much about Heartfulness meditation before, please go and look at our website or connect with a trainer on site. You can go to, there's an app that you can also get, which is called Hearts app. And there you can connect with a trainer, have your introduction to the meditation, as I had when I was in Mysore in India, and get to experience this beautiful meditation of Heartfulness. It's such a unique practice. It's such a warming, it really connects into the inner being, what we call our inner world, where we feel that growth internally. So it's something that nurtures us from the very basic of our being, and really connecting to our heart, opening the heart space and really connecting to that sacred space within, where we really feel that connection to inner joy and love, and really feel a connection. So even when we're in a time of COVID, where we're in a pandemic and we have to have isolation, we can still feel very much connected within ourselves and feel that nurturing and warmth and growth happening. And currently we have online sessions. We have groups through our Meetup site. So you could go to Heartfulness at Meetup and connect there. We have sessions happen through Zoom, and if you wish to connect to those, you can just again connect to us through australia@heartfulness.org and send an email, and we can send you information on where to connect from there.
Well, time's for John's class now. So John will do a class for you, which will boost your immunity. So that's a good time for us, especially in Australia, getting to winter. So this immunity with chest opening and lymphatic fluid activation asanas. So you will have this session coming up, and our next guest after this flow, Pierre Ravan and Kritika Gupta, are both Heartfulness trainers as well, and Heartfulness meditation trainer. And on top of this, I suppose Pierre Ravan is a bit of the personality. He's a DJ and he's internationally known. So we'll leave you to it now. Thanks, and namaste.
Thank you. See you later. Namaste. This is John Smith from Brisbane, Australia, and I'm very fortunate to be able to share with you a little yoga sequence today, which is a Parigasana or gate pose sequence, which is going to help build a little bit of immunity into the system, but also help ward off things such as coughs and colds as we improve the lung capacity. We'll just start off with a little chant of Om together, just to help increase the lung capacity and also bring a nice little vibration into the body. So bring the hands into Chini Mudra. So the thumb and index finger come together, lift the chest up. We'll do one deep inhalation, one deep exhalation, and on the second inhalation, we'll chant Om together. So deeply inhale, exhale, inhale. Om. Inhale and just feel the effect of the chant, the Omkara effect of that chant within the body. Gently open the eyes. I had recently the opportunity to travel with Swami Baba Ramdev through Sydney, Brisbane, and Perth. And a comment made by Baba Ramdev was that 90% of illnesses is caused by a lack of oxygen within the system, within our body. So if we can increase the oxygen levels in our body, we help build our immunity. So we'll start off with a simple breathing exercise called Bhastrika to help bring extra oxygen into the body. I'll just show you how this is done. It's a little forceful inhalation and exhalation. So I'll deeply inhale and then deeply exhale. So I deeply inhale, deeply exhale. We'll do 10 rounds of that together. So we'll inhale, exhale, and then start. Deep inhalation. And relax. Gently close the eyes down and feel the effect of that extra oxygen in the body. You might feel a little lightheaded, which is good because you bring that extra oxygen into the body, and just feel the effects of that in the body. A little bit of warmth coming into the system, the face warming up, increasing our oxygen level into the body, and also increasing our energy level for our yoga practice that we're moving into today. Again, gently opening the eyes. We're just going to gently loosen the shoulders up, so a little bit of a rounding and round of the shoulders. Rolling forward to start with, a little smile on the face, and then we'll go opposite way. So loosening up the shoulders, nice and slow. Always do what's only available for you during this class. If there's something that I might guide you in and it doesn't feel open to you, definitely give yourself permission not to do it, and don't do it if it doesn't feel right for you, especially if you have any concerns with your health or any injuries. I'm going to open the shoulders a little bit more. So inhale and bring the hands onto the shoulders. As we inhale, lift the shoulders back and around, and exhale, just bring the elbows forward. So inhale back, inhale, exhale, come forward, inhale back, exhale forwards, inhale back, exhale forwards, and then we'll go the opposite way. So inhale up, exhale back, inhale up, exhale back, inhale up, exhale back, and one more time, inhale up, exhale back, exhale, bring the hands down. Both palms on the floor here. So we're going to inhale, bring the arms above the head, stretching up and looking up towards the ceiling. Really stretching up from the sit bones, and exhale, bring the hands down. Look down towards the floor. Inhale, coming up, stretching all the way up. Again, exhale, coming down, nice and slow with the breath. This time we're going to inhale, coming up, looking up. And this time we're going to exhale and bring that left hand towards the left and the right hand over to the left knee and coming into a little twist here. So twisting off to the left and just feeling where we're feeling that little bit of resistance, and hold it here and breathe. So nice deep inhalation, deep exhalation. 2, 3, inhale, bring both arms up again. Nice and tall, stretching up. And exhale over to your right. So right hand behind the back, left hand onto the right knee. Coming into our little twist here towards the right side. Just hold it here where it feels comfortable. Don't force yourself. We always like to practice what we call sukhasana, nice and easy, comfortable pose without any force, so that we practice ahimsa, non-violence, non-hurting. Inhale, we'll do that one more time. So inhale, stretching up. Really open the chest, expanding the chest, and exhale, coming over to the left. Okay. Inhale here, extend the hands forward, keep the chin and chest up, and just gently coming into where you feel that comfortable spot, where you're starting to come into that little stretch into the back of the leg. We'll hold it here and breathe for 6. And then if we feel that that's comfortable, we'll inhale, lift the chest, extend a little further forward. Again, without forcing anything. We're not trying to cause any harm to the body. We're trying to cause a healthy stress so that we bring extra vitality, energy, extra synovial fluids into the joints, into the connective tissues. And inhale, lifting up. Exhale, releasing that stretch. Exhale, bring that right ankle in front of the left knee. Inhale, you're going to bring that left elbow into hugging into the right knee. And the right palm behind. Lift the chest up. Exhale, looking over towards the right. And coming into our stretch here on the right side. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. See if you can use that left arm to help you twist, and that back right arm to pivot you to open that chest a little bit deeper. Deep inhalation here, deep exhalation for 3, for 2, for 1, and then release that left arm. Extend the legs in front. Take a pause here to feel the effect of the twists and the stretching. Inhale, bring the heels back into the seated pose. We do a little side stretching here to open up the intercostal muscles and increase our breath flow here. So we're going to bring that left palm onto the floor. Inhale the right arm up. Again, really feel that right sit bone in the floor. So we stretch up through the side body into the intercostal muscles here of the chest, into the right arm, elbow, all the way up to the fingertips. So really feeling that line of energy. And as we inhale, exhale, just bending slightly to the left and coming into a place where we start to feel that stretch, and hold it there and breathe. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation here. So the left arm is slightly bent, just supporting your body there. Really getting a nice extension through the spine from the sacral area into the lumbar, opening up the thoracic area, bringing extra oxygen into that right side of the lungs. So inhale, coming up. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Inhale, bring the left arm up. And really stretching again up from the left sit bone, up through the left side of the body, into the chest, the armpit, the elbow, into the wrist, the fingers active. Inhale here, exhale, healing over and coming over into your right side. So a little twist, little stretch into that left side of the body. Really extend that elbow, nice line of movement from the left sit bone to the side body, armpit, elbow, wrist, fingers, and breathe here. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, bring that left arm down. So we're going to come into that a little deeper again. So you're going to walk the left hand out a little further this time, so as far as we can. And then as we inhale, we bring the right arm up. Again, stretching up. Keep that right sit bone anchored into the floor. Keep that pressed down, and then stretch up through the side body. Exhale, bend the left elbow, and try and bring that left elbow onto the floor as we stretch out and come over. Again, try not to lift that right sit bone off the floor, but stretching out and over the left side of the body. So we're opening up that right side and opening the space of the chest, expanding the lungs, improving our health. Deep inhalation here for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, coming up. Good work, everybody. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Inhale. Exhale, take that right hand as far away as we can. Inhale, bring the left arm up. Really feel that left sit bone grounding. Exhale, bend the right arm so it comes down into the floor, leaning into that floor. So really feeling that stretch now into the left hip, side body, and extending away. So we've got that nice line of energy from the left sit bone into the left hip, side of the body, opening of the chest. And if it's open to you here, look up towards the ceiling. And we'll hold it here for 3. Nice deep inhalation, nice deep exhalation as we open the chest for 2. 1. Inhale, coming up. Bring that left hand down. Good work, everyone. So inhale, bring both arms up. Interlock the fingers. Exhale, stretching up. Lift the chest up. Push those sit bones into the floor. Lift up through the chest. Inhale, extend up. And exhale, just gently leaning off to the left. And just holding that pose for 3. So we're working our core muscles here, our stomach muscles for 2. For 1. Inhale, coming up. Stretching up again and exhaling out over 2. You're right. Good work. Hold it here for 3. Exhale and inhale. 2. For 1. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release those fingers and down at the floor. We're going to come into a tabletop pose here. So coming over and coming into tabletop, we bring the palms under the shoulders and the knees under the hips, and we're going to come into our little bit of cat and cow stretching. So really good for the spine, to make the spine nice and supple here. So we're going to round the spine. So we're going to inhale and lift the head up and the tailbone up and stretch through the front body. And as we exhale, we're going to curl and we're going to tuck the tailbone down and the head towards, bring the chin towards the chest, and we're going to curve up towards the ceiling. Really feel the spine here. Inhale, coming up, working at your own level with your own breath. And exhale, we're going to curl down again into our cat pose. So tucking the tail under, curling the spine, working with your breath. Inhale, coming up. Again, exhaling, coming into our cat pose. Let's just hold it here for a few breaths in cat as we just explore the feeling in that upper back and the spine. Let's just see if we can extend into that a little deeper, curling down a bit more, and then inhale, coming back to tabletop. From here, we're going to come into our tiger stretch. So we're going to work our core a little bit here so that we build our stabilizing muscles. So in yoga, we work on 2 things. One is flexibility, the other one is stability. And in fact, stability is the most important, so that we have a stable body, a stable posture. So from here, we're going to inhale and lift the left knee off the floor and extend that left heel and push it back towards the wall behind us. And then with balancing on the left hand and the right knee, we're going to inhale and take that right hand forward. So we're coming into a tiger stretch, we call this one here. So really extend that, work that knee, push that heel behind, and filling that line of energy from the left heel all the way into the back, through the side torso, and through to the right hand fingers. Good work. So inhale here, we're going to bend the right elbow and the left knee and bring them together. So right hand to left knee. Then inhale, we're going to stretch it out again. Really stretch out. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, to left knee. Inhale, stretching it out. One more time, right fist to left knee. Inhale, stretch it out. Keep the left leg where it is up and bring the right hand down as we extend that left heel away. Lift it up slightly and bring it across the outside of the right mat so it over crosses the right leg. And we place the toes on the floor. Inhale and lift the chest up. Exhale, peel the gaze and the chin towards the right shoulder, and see if we can peel around the shoulder and look at the left toes. So this is a nice little side stretch body here for us. We're opening up the iliopsoas, those muscles that often get quite tight through to being seated a lot. And we can loosen off some tightness in the back with this nice little side stretch here. Inhale, lift that left leg off the floor. Exhale, bring it back down into tabletop. Bring the toes together. Take your knees wide to the mat. And exhale, bring your seat bones down so that we come into our child's pose. So just to where we feel comfortable. If it feels comfortable here, bring your elbows onto the floor. And if it's open to you, extend your palms away, head towards the floor. And coming into our child's pose, and just take a moment here to relax and soften into this pose. It's a very quietening, soft pose, But at the same time, we're also getting the nice stretch into the inner thigh there, into the hamstrings. We're getting a good flexion into the knees. So we're working on the knee joints. And we're just giving it time to get a little pause. And then we'll inhale and gently walk our hands back together. Bring the knees in again and back into our tabletop position as we'll go into our cow and tiger on the opposite side. So this time we're going to inhale and extend the right foot away behind us. Inhale, extend the left hand away. So really again pushing that, finding that line of energy from your right heel into your butt muscles, into your left hip, your right side, right armpit, elbows, and right through to your fingers, really extending out through the whole body here, developing your core muscles and strength, your stability. Then from here, make a fist with your left hand. Exhale, bring that left fist towards your right knee. And inhale, stretch it out again. And again, exhale, left fist to right knee. Inhale, stretch it out again. One more time, exhale, left fist to right knee. Inhale, stretch it out again. Hold it here. Exhale that left hand down, keeping that right foot up. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bring that right toes across to the outside of the left mat, across the left leg. Inhale, looking, stretching up. Exhale, peeling the gaze over to the left and see if we can look at those right toes. And so we're getting a nice little side stretch into the body. So again, opening up that iliopsoas muscles in the front of the body, a little stretch into the hip, bit of a hip opening stretch here. Nice deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Inhale, bring the right foot up. Exhale, bring the right knee down. Bring the toes together. Again, take the knees wide. Exhale, bring the sit bones towards the heels and extend the arms away, coming into our child's pose again. Just taking a moment to pause here, but also getting a nice stretch into the back of the legs, inner groin, and also an extension through the spine. And just noticing how you're feeling here at this moment. Take a few breaths to relax. And then inhale gently, coming back up onto the hands, bring ourselves back onto our knees. And then coming onto our knees in hero pose, as we'll get ready to come into a lunge and then into our final pose, the gate pose. So inhale, coming up onto the knees. Inhale, bring that right foot forward so that the shin bone is perpendicular to the floor and the thigh should be parallel to the floor. Bring the hands onto the right knee and just lift the chest. Just hold it here for a few breaths. We're getting a little stretch into our left hip flexor here. And we also be sure getting a little stretch into the right hamstring. It's not a very deep pose, but it's just very good to allow some of the softer tissues, some of the tendons, the fascia, etc., and the joints to get a little bit of chance to get a little bit of a healthy stretch out here. Inhale, lift the chest up. From here, we're going to exhale and bring the left hand down and then the right hand down onto the floor. So we brace the right foot. And then we're going to tuck the toes under. Left toes is going to get tucked under. Bring your weight into your right foot and lift that left knee off the floor. So we're coming into a high lunge here. So just feeling this pose, just getting that extension through the left top of the thigh. From here, bring that right hand onto the right knee. Inhale, push down and bring the left hand up as we come into a high lunge. We'll hold it here for a breath. Then inhale, see if we can bring the arms up and stretching up and holding our high lunge here. And if you can, look up towards the ceiling. A little bit challenging this one. Strengthening the legs, improving the breathing. Exhale, bring the hands back down onto the knee. Bring that left knee back onto the floor. And then uncurl the toes. And from here, we're going to inhale, stretch that left arm up. Exhale, bring that left outer palm onto the out of the right knee. Inhale, take the right hand away. So we're coming into a little twist here and look towards the right thumb. Inhale and exhale for 3. For 2. Just going to feel this in the upper back. And for 1, exhale, bring that right hand back across. Bring it onto the knee. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, bring that right leg back. Exhale, sit bones to the heels and just take a moment to pause. Just bring your hands into Anjali Mudra in front of the chest and just take a moment here to close the eyes down and just feel the body. Let the breath settle, heart rate settle. Gently open the eyes, bring the palms down. We'll come to the opposite side. So inhale, coming up into a hero pose. So this time we're going to inhale the arms up and bring that left leg forward. Exhale, bring the palms onto the knee. And again, just taking a moment here to feel that little stretch coming into the right hip flexor, a little stretch into the left hamstring here. It's not deep, but we're just giving that little bit of moment for those soft tissues to get a bit of a stretch. So not so much the muscles, the big strong muscles, but the tendons, the fascia, the ligaments, getting a little bit of a healthy stress to help them become revitalized. And from here, we will inhale the arms up, look up towards the ceiling. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Exhale, bring the hands down. And we're going to brace the right hand and left hand around the left foot. Tuck those right toes under, bring the weight towards the left foot. Inhale and bring that right knee off the floor. So a little bit more challenging here in the high lunge. Either hold it here, if you feel open to it, bring that left hand up onto left knee, right hand up onto left knee. So we're here using pushing that heel back to right heel back in towards the floor. Inhale, bring the arms up, stretching up. So really sort of working that left thigh, left leg, opening up the hip flexor of the right side, strengthening the legs, strengthening the knees, increasing our lung capacity. Exhale, bring it both down, bend that right knee. And coming into our twist on the left side. So inhale, bring that right arm up. Exhale it over to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale that left hand back. Breathe. And open the chest here for 3. Smile. For 2. For 1. Inhale, bring that left hand back. Exhale, bring both feet back. Coming down into hero's pose. Again, just take a moment to pause. Bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. Close the eyes. We've worked the body a little bit here now. Just feel the effects of the flow of the energy in the body. What we call prana or chi, life force. As we've stimulated the flow of energy, bringing vital health and vital energy into parts of the body. Gently open your eyes, bring the hands down. Inhale, coming up into hero pose. We're going to come into our main pose for the day, which is called Parigasana. Now inhale and take the right foot out and try and push the outer blade of the foot out towards into the floor so it supports the body here. Inhale, bring both the arms up. Deep inhalation here. Exhale, bring that left, stretching out towards the left and bringing either the fingers or the palm onto the floor. From here, really open up this chest. So see if you can peel that chest back and then the arm comes up towards the ceiling. So we're really opening up the chest here and then exhale, bring that right arm down over the ear, stretching out and feeling that line of energy from that right blade of the right foot through the right outside of the leg into your hip, your side body, opening up your intercostal muscles of the chest, your armpit. So, we're here working the lymph nodes of the armpit, the elbow, the hands. Then look up towards the ceiling and hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, bring that right arm up. Inhale, both arms up. Find our balance. Inhale, lift the chest here. Exhale, bring that right palm down onto the outside of the left knee. Inhale, that left arm up. This is our gate pose. So exhale, leaning out just to where it feels comfortable. You start to feel a little bit of tension on the spine here, especially the thoracic. And coming over as we start to open up that side body of the left, pressing into the lower lumbar there. So just be careful that there's no pinching or any tingling happening. And that feels safe. We'll just hold it here for another 3 breaths. For 2. for 1. Well done, everyone. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, bring that right knee in. Exhale, the arms down. Just coming into hero pose. Just take a moment to really feel that opening of the chest, the thoracic spine, your hips at the front, the inner groin that we've been stretching out there. So beautiful opening up to the whole body here, and especially increasing the lung capacity. We're going to the opposite side. So inhale, coming up. Exhaling that left foot out so that the blade of the outside of the foot is really pushing into the floor and giving us support. So that inner arch slightly lifts up. Knee nice and extended here. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, stretching out towards the right. Bring the fingers or the palms down onto the floor. Again, here, make sure that we got the hip and the chest rotating up and out. So it's pointing up towards the ceiling. So we get that nice opening of the chest here, real good expansion of opening the lungs. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bending or bringing that left arm down so we got a nice straight angle from the outside of the left foot through the body, through the side body. Opening up from the hips, the intercostal muscles of the chest, and looking up towards the ceiling for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, bring that left arm up, right arm up. Exhale, bring that left leg in. Exhale, coming back into a hero pose. Again, just bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. Gently close the eyes down and just feel the effects of the pose on the body. One of the things about yoga practice is we wish to move into a state of calmness and calm and into a state of stillness, focus. Even though we do that with the working of the body, but we have to move from the thinking mode into feeling mode. So when we have these poses, or in poses, we should be always feeling what's happening within the body. How do we feel energetically? How do we feel mentally? How do we feel emotionally as we do the practice? Bring the hands down. Inhale, coming up. We're going to come around into a supine pose for our Shavasana practice. So just extend the heels away and then gently coming onto the elbows and lying down onto the back. We've done a bit of hard work, and now we should get the benefit of this practice. First of all, we're just going to extend the heels away and flex the toes back. So we're really extending the legs away from the body. Inhale and extend the arms away behind us. So again, opening the chest. And as we go into this pose, we're going to find that gravity and the pressure of the floor is going to press into that sort of thoracic part of the spine, into that sort of top part of the thoracic and into the lower part of the cervical spine, where we have that little bit of a kyphosis, that rounding into the out going out. So we're going to allow this stretch here to just bring back a better posture here, because often if we're sitting at a computer or, you know, looking at a phone, driving a car or watching TV, we have a tendency, you know, often if we're doing meditation regularly, we may also have a bit of a tendency for the head to droop forward. And this is a great posture, very simple, to help alleviate that head, you know, that sort of forward tilting of the head as we open up the chest here and develop an opportunity to expand the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine and the chest to help bring us back into a good posture. Inhale, exhale, bring the arms up, back down to the sides, back of the palms on the floor, heels together, let the feet drop out to the side and allow the body to relax. And just allow your breath to come into a natural cycle. And just witness the breath for a little while as we let the body relax. Maybe noticing the coolness of the air as we breathe in through the nasal passage. And noticing the warmth of the air as we exhale. Just take this moment to allow your body to relax, but also feeling a connection to the floor and a connection to everything around you in the space, in the room, furniture, paintings, all the particles in the air, just feeling a connection to everything around you. And expanding that connection to your houses, your neighbors outside, community, and just feeling that connection and feeling that everything around you is deeply absorbed in a state of humility and happiness. Just feeling your connection to your environment, everything around you, neighbors, society, and just thinking that they're all and yourself are deeply absorbed in humility and happiness. And then just taking your awareness down towards your toes, just wiggle your toes a little bit. Let the toes relax. And allow the feet to feel that connection to Mother Earth, and allow that energy of Mother Earth to come into the feet, to absorb that energy into the feet, into the ankles, into the calves, knees, the upper thighs, hips, into the upper body. Allowing the whole body to relax here, shoulders, forearms, elbows, forearms, wrists, and the hands. Take a moment to feel that energy in the hands. Allow the hands to relax and allow that energy to move back up through the arms and into the back of the neck and the throat. And relaxing the back of the head, the top of the head, the forehead, temples and the eyes. Relaxing the skin on the face, the muscles of the face, the lips and the tongue. Just connecting to your breath. Just noticing that natural inhalation and exhalation as we allow the body to completely relax here. Maybe scanning from the top of the head through to the toes and seeing if there's any tension that we might still be holding on to, and see if we can let that go. And gently start to move the fingers and the hands and the feet. Making the body up a little bit here. Inhale, bring the arms above the head. And stretching the body out. Exhale, bend the knees and bring the heels towards the sit bones. Then exhaling, just gently rolling over to the left and bringing your left ear onto your left arm. Bring the right palm onto the floor. Just take a moment to pause here before we sit ourselves back up. Then take a nice deep inhalation and gently push yourself up. Bring a smile on the face. Feeling how the energy of the body is being renewed. Feeling well. Inhale, bring the palms into Anjali Mudra. Lift the chest, gently bow the head, gently close the eyes. And as we inhale, just allow our awareness to sink towards our heart space. And just allow our awareness to stay there in the heart space and connecting to that soft light that's always present within us, our inner world, connecting to that sacred space of the heart. Just feeling that light and presence of the light in the heart. Always allowing ourselves to be guided by the heart with its good guidance, with its good qualities such as kindness, compassion, empathy, courage, love, Let's just sit quietly for a minute just to connect into that space. And let's just take a moment of gratitude to, first of all, thank yourself for coming along for this session, joining me for this session, as I thank you for joining me. But as we also thank all those great teachers, the great masters of yoga, who for thousands of years have passed on these wonderful techniques and perfected these practices so that we can all gain the benefit of this yoga practice on International Yoga Day. My name is John Smith. I'm a Heartfulness Yoga and meditation teacher based in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Thank you for joining me. It was a lovely moment to share with you and enjoy the rest of the sessions that are coming forward, especially the session that's coming up now between Swami Baba Ramdev and Daji. Hope you'll enjoy that and have a wonderful afternoon. Namaste.
Namaste, everybody from all over India. I am Kritika from India. I am sitting in the northern part of India in a city called Ayodhya in Uttar Pradesh. And I have with me a very special guest today who is actually from Dubai, but presently he's staying at Kanha Shantivanam, the headquarters of Heartfulness Institute, and that is in Hyderabad. So welcome, Pierre.
Hello, thank you, Kritika. Hello, everyone.
How are you doing today?
Very well. I enjoy the beautiful class of John, and I feel really energized, like for that immune feeling that I got. Thank you very much. I'm so happy that we could connect with all the globe, from Australia, from Europe, from US, and now here we come, live from India.
Yeah. And today is International Yoga Day, International Music Day, Father's Day, and also summer solstice, the solar eclipse too. So a lot of major things to be covered today. And as you already know, that the theme for today's event is Compassion is Contagious. And we'll be going to start at 7 a.m. today sharp, wherein many dignitaries from yoga and music world will share their wisdom, knowledge. So it will be a combination of both yoga and music. Pierre, since you're also from the music background because you are a spiritual DJ, so how are you feeling about the event, about the concept, everything?
This is amazing what is happening. First of all, as you mentioned, I would say 4 occasions: International Yoga Day, Music Day, Father's Day, and on top the eclipse, which will happen today. See, this is a beautiful togetherness that all of us as a human, especially at that very difficult time of our lives we are facing, and there is a need of our for a compassion and bringing that joy to see that life is joy. And through this event, we can experience the heart, the mind, the soul, the joy all together. And I feel today is a beautiful opportunity that everybody can join and let it go. Say, today it's a day that I want to be tuned with myself and also with joy and let my soul dance. This is how I see it.
True. I completely agree with you because yoga is the union of body, the mind, and the soul. And so when these 3 elements come together, a different type of music, a different type of dance emerges within you. And I'm looking forward to all that in the coming 1.5 hours, 7 to 8:30. And I'm very sure that our viewers who are watching us right now live will also be very excited for this. So I would just like to tell my viewers that you'll have to go to Heartfulness Meditation, the official YouTube channel, to watch this live event at 7 a.m. It's starting at 7 a.m. there. And we'll have dignitaries in the music world like Shankar Mahadevan, who's a Padma Shri. Pandit Jasraj, who is a Padma Bhushan. Then we have Yog Rishi Swami Ramdev Ji from India, who is the president of Patanjali Yog Peeth. And of course, Taji Kaplesh Patel from the Heartfulness Institute, who is the global guide and president of Heartfulness Institute. So all these people coming together to actually help you take a deeper dive within your own self. And what better than a day like this? So how is it at Kanha Pier today? I'm sure that it will be beautiful.
No, look, it's amazing. And as you correctly also mentioned, all these beautiful people who joined together to make that event happen today. And experience, you see, today it's not only an event that people will enjoy watching it, it's also about experiencing it through heartfulness meditation, through the yoga. You see, this combination will let them really experience that inner connection. And today, look, we are in Kana, it's a beautiful weather. I would say it's a beautiful vibrations going on. And I feel that today can set a stone that yes, there is a unity, and yes, we all will exercise that compassion. And after today's event, that energy of togetherness will definitely rise, inshallah.
True, true. I'm already finding or feeling that magic because of the background you're having right now, the heart and the star, that symbol. Oh God, this is beautiful. The colors, it feels like some DJ session is going to begin.
It will be very beautiful today. And I feel everybody for all around the world today will also see different teachers for different backgrounds, which is very nice. And you don't really need to be that super fit person to do yoga, as we all see, because all those asanas that we are talking about, they are in your limitations. And what is the objective at the end, right? We all do these asanas for one objective, to be able to sit and meditate. Means that is the start. And through this event, as you correctly mentioned, we all can feel, yes, I did a beautiful, I pick up my yoga session that I like. Now my mind is at still. Let now connect with my inner self and feel in my heart my deeper connection. Then through music, they can take me to another space. Means this whole general event that we will do with everybody. And of course, as you mentioned, Baba Ramdev Ji with his beautiful yoga asana, especially pranayam, will give us a beautiful experience today, which we will take with us home for a long time.
True, true. Here, I would also like to tell my viewers that once that event finishes at 8:30 a.m. on the Heartfulness Meditation official YouTube channel, please do not forget to come back to this Heartfulness Yoga channel because we are having a yogathon entire day. So it's the first time that we are having this 24 hours yogathon wherein people, yoga teachers from all over the globe, imagine all over the globe are coming together to give you an experience of different kinds of yoga. So we have beginner, intermediate, advanced level courses, not the courses actually, some asanas, some pranayams, which they'll teach you. Then we have yoga for kids, for pregnant women, lined up all through the day. Okay, so do not forget at all to actually come back to this channel because this is going to be super duper crazy going on over here, whatever you will experience after 8:30 as well.
Amazing. This is really amazing. And as Kritika said, we will be back with you guys at 8:30 Indian time. We have interesting information to share with all of you. We can talk openly. And of course, it can be an engaging conversation. You can post your question, whatever question you have. That can be for music, that can be for meditation. We will take you through a nice experience about daily matters that we face. Not only the spiritual matters, the daily thing that we all face, from anger or anything. And as well as our presence in all around the world. Anyway, stay tuned. A lot of beautiful conversation we will have after the show as well.
Okay, so namaste from India from both of us, and please do redirect yourself to the Heartfulness Meditation official YouTube channel for the mega virtual event, Compassion is Contagious. See you there at 8:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time over here, back at Heartfulness Yoga channel.
See
Namaste.
you.
See you, Pierre.
Mm-hmm.